Alright everybody, what's going on? Let's get right into it. I'm super tired and I had kind of a weird day trading, so I just want to get through this and get it over with. So I traded two stocks. I traded RIOT and I traded ADMA. Now I made some dumb decisions today. I think it's because I'm like super tired. I don't know, but let's just go through it. So what was the first one? ADMA was the first one. And while I was in ADMA, I took RIOT and I had a stop on ADMA. So I saw it coming down to this level here. I don't think I had it marked at the time because, again, I got to the market kind of late. So I was looking for this area here and just this area here to kind of be bought back up and then potentially make a move back towards high of day, or at least the 625 area. But I don't know, a bunch of things were wrong. Like, I woke up late and I had my thing on weekly, I think. Let's open up the video and I'll show you here. My internet was lagging. Yeah, I had it on weekly candles. My internet was just lagging like crazy. I couldn't even get signed on. It's already 9:29 and 30 seconds, and I'm trying to figure all of this out like immediately. Like, what's the leading gap, or what's the one that's most likely to move? Okay, now let's look at levels. Let's do all this quickly. And I'm looking down here thinking it's the daily, and I can't find my level because it's not the daily chart. So today was just messy. I ended up taking it here when it flushed, and then I immediately put a stop in. I only took 500 shares because I at least knew that, you know, I was kind of rushing it. I didn't want to do anything too crazy, and 500 shares seemed about right. And I put a stop in there at 5.90, 7 cents. What is that, like? I think I had a loss of like $40 or something, somewhere in there. I can't even do that math in my head right now because I'm just sleep deprived. So in the meantime, I was looking at RIOT. Now this I'm not proud of at all. So my entry sucked. My exit sucked. My trade management sucked. I thought that this was the one. So we saw the momentum. I missed the level. Again here, I'm on the weekly. I wasn't ready for this. I didn't have this planned out. I just jumped in. I didn't buy for VWAP reclaim. I didn't do anything right. And I was buying for the break of 495, which is the high here. So what did I do? I bought the top, 494. I bought the friggin' top with 1,000 shares, and then I try and I sell out there and I go, okay, terrible decision. So that was okay that I managed to, you know, not stay in that trade. That was an alright decision. So I'm still watching it. This is all live, real time right now, so I'm waiting for it to reclaim the 90s because I think, okay, we've come up here, we're going to kind of cup and handle, and then we're going to surge through over these levels again, which mean nothing because I don't even notice it's the weeklies. So I'm just waiting. I'm looking. I see kind of accumulation here at 85. I see the bid starting to move up. The ask is moving down, but it's getting bought up. There's a big seller here at 90, and I thought I saw him getting bought up, but he was just soaking, kind of like a refresh seller. So I bought in at 90, and it didn't break out. And now I'm just waiting, and I say to myself, okay, well, technically we have room down to 480. So I don't want to, like, I'm going to hold on for 480, and I think it goes down to 480. Let me, oh, it flashes right past 480. And then immediately gets bought back up. So here I'm thinking, if this fails, I must sell out. I would be down probably 150 by the time it flashed down and I sold out. But we held VWAP after reclaiming it. We're flagging. So this is good, but my entry is just disgusting. And I was thinking to myself, what do I do here? So I thought for the actual breakout, I would add to 2,000. And in hindsight, that was a terrible decision. I shouldn't have increased my risk. I should have just kept this risk because of my crappy entry, and then maybe added down here or something. I shouldn't be buying here in the first place, and I definitely shouldn't be adding in this place. But I'll let you see what happens, because I'm not trying to hide my mistakes, because I screwed up here. As I saw 92, 93, I tried to buy the breakout there, and I don't think I got filled entirely, or the order moved up so quickly that I didn't get filled there. I put in my order 5 cents above the ask, and then I didn't get filled because it immediately went up to 498, 497. But I am in for 2,000, so I guess I did get filled. And then I'm just immediately putting the shares up at what I thought was... Man, my platform is just... There's a lot going wrong today. So it says it's up at 491, which doesn't make any sense, actually. I didn't see that before. But they do fill at 499. I guess you can't see it here. It's behind the camera. They filled at 499. So I have a profit now, a very quick scalp. And then I re-added as it came down, I think. No, I didn't. Sorry, I didn't add. I just held on to the last 1,000, and I was selling them in increments on the way up. Now, I had no target other than for the break of $5. So I stopped out for the last piece. You can see here I had my stop in. The last 200 shares, I had a stop at 495. The stop immediately got flashed out at 494. So thank God it actually worked today. I remember the other day it didn't work. So I called it a day there. You know, I'm up $44, so I'm not red, I'm green, but that could have gone way bad. That could have, like, Riot was not good. Riot was not good. If I had seen this pre-market and I had to have the daily, why is it still on weekly? If I had the daily chart, I would have been able to say, okay, I see this level here, 445. I would have immediately marked out 445 right here. I think this was gapping up. Yeah, this was gapping up like 26%. I would have seen that. It would have looked good to me. And I, you know, might have bought in here or even in here. But I was buying tops, and thankfully it went higher. But if it just had not worked out, I would have lost about 150, and I only made 85. So it just was not a good trade. ADMA was not as terrible. It could have worked, but it definitely wasn't my setup. But I did only take 500 shares, and I stopped out for a small loss. So that one I'll say is okay, but Riot was not good, even though I made a profit. So hopefully that helps you guys. Just ask me any questions you have below. You know I answer every single question I get. So with that, I'm going to try and go get some sleep. I'm just going to step away from this market. I'm not going to make any more stupid decisions. And I'm going to consider this a win that I made so many mistakes and I'm still walking away green. But it's always important to learn and to not repeat your mistakes. So we'll see you tomorrow.